I want you all to know that an average mom is tired, stressed, a little bit worried. Okay, well, I know my neighbor somewhere that her son already has 6 sets of teeth and is already eating chicken and what's not. Guess what this mom is going to be? She's going to be worried. Okay, trust me, there is nobody on the face of this planet that can be a better mom to your children than you are. Okay, and at 7 months the baby was already walking. Bele Usain Bolt. Just stop it. Okay, stop harassing moms. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ade, here again. If you see my face for the first time, my name is Ade and I film about faith, motherhood and lifestyle. How are you all doing? I trust you're doing well. How are you preparing for the festive period? Like, this year is sort of different, you know, but anyway, we thank God for how far He has brought us, you know. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be discussing about developmental milestones in babies and what I really think about it. Okay, so if this is something you're interested in or it is something you want to hear about, please just sit there and keep on watching. Come back. Right, okay, so this is I feel like it's kind of a sensitive topic. Okay, so I've wanted to talk about this for the longest time, but something triggered this a couple of days back and I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. Okay, so first of all, I want you all to know that an average mom is tired, stressed, a little bit worried. Okay, and you coming to shove your own opinion down their throats, basically, all in the name of you care, is quite unfair, to be honest. Okay, it's quite unfair. Well, the way I see developmental milestones as a guide, as guidelines. Okay, as guiding principles for, say, new moms or, you know, even second-time moms. Okay, experienced mom, just for you to know that at certain stage, within a window period of a particular month or some months, your baby should be hitting these milestones. Okay, sometimes I feel like this gives moms a lot of pressure. Okay, I feel like it adds to the pressure or the stress that moms already have. So say child A is already hitting a certain milestone and there's a new mom out there, or even a second-time mom out there. Trust me, she's low-key worried that that other child is she's low-key worried that our child is not doing what other children are doing. Okay, so if you don't know me, if you're coming to my channel for the first time, I'm a mom of 2. My first is a baby boy and my second is a baby girl, and I can categorically tell you that they hit their milestones at different stages. For example, even though growing of teeth in children is not really a milestone, my son had at least, I think, 2 or 4 teeth by the time he was not 3 months, by the time he was about 6 months. Okay, and he grew his first 2 sets of teeth before he clocked 3 months. Now my baby girl is almost 6 months and she has just 1 tiny tooth. Okay, and even that tiny tooth is not quite visible. You have to like go close to her before you can see that she has a tiny tooth coming up. Okay, now imagine somebody somewhere coming out and saying, oh, your daughter has only a tiny bit of tooth. Meanwhile, I know my neighbor somewhere that her son already has 6 sets of teeth and is already eating chicken and what's not. Guess what this mom is going to be? She's going to be worried. Okay, she's going to think there's something wrong with her child. And I feel like we need to come to the realization that babies hit milestones at different points in time. Okay, you cannot compare one child with another child. Even twins, I always say this, even twins are not the same. Like, my 2 kids are definitely not the same. Okay, they are different, you know, they are different people. I remember when my son was still growing up, I had to buy new sets of bottles because it was just very, very difficult to get into it. Even up until now, it's still a struggle getting into it. Whereas my 5-month-old or my almost 6-month-old is eating everything you can think of. Like, think about anything right now, she's already eating it. Okay, that simply tells you that no two child or children are definitely not the same. Before I go into what actually triggered this video, I'm going to be, so I did a little bit of research, and I have them here, and I'm going to be reading them out to you. So this is from NHS website, and it says that your baby will probably start crawling, although not all babies crawl. Some shuffle around their bottoms at around 7 to 10 months. Okay, so this just tells you that not all babies crawl. Meanwhile, there's a new mom out there that she's worried that, oh, our child is 5 or 6 months and our baby is not crawling yet, and somebody comes from somewhere and says, oh, your child is not crawling. Why is she not crawling? Why is he not doing this? There's something you're not doing right. You know, this mom begins to doubt herself. She begins to doubt if she's really doing a good job. Okay, I am here to tell you that you are doing an amazing job. Okay, so please do not let other people's opinion affect how you mother your children. Trust me, there is nobody on the face of this planet that can be a better mom to your children than you are. Okay, yeah, I said that. Another point from Public Health Scotland, and it says your baby will need to have muscles strong enough to hold their head up on their own and control their movement. When they do, they are ready to practice sitting. And you know, so again, children sit at different months. You will see another child somewhere and they are already sitting at 4 or 5 months. Does that mean something is wrong with your child? Definitely not. Okay, definitely not. Each child is special, each child is different, and they hit milestones differently. So please do not put yourself under undue pressure just because your child is not hitting a certain milestones. Of course, if there's really something wrong, your mommy instincts is going to tell you. Trust me. And if it is just mere worry, your mommy instincts is also going to tell you. That is how superb, or that is how strong and amazing mommy instincts are. And I always tell new moms, like, never ever doubt your mommy instincts. Okay, whatever things you're thinking about, whatever thing you're feeling is probably true. Okay, so if you feel like, oh, your baby is not feeling well, and somebody comes and say, oh, don't worry, it's because your baby is teething, that's why it's having temperature, but deep down you know that, oh, there is more to this temperature, then there's probably more to that temperature. Okay, now to the gist of the day. Right, so like I said, my baby girl is almost 6 months, and you know, this person comes and says, oh, your baby girl is not sitting yet. And there was a time that I raised so and so, and at 7 months the baby was already walking. Bele, Usain Bolt. I did not know that is a competition something. Please and please, honestly, we need to stop doing all of this rubbish. Yes, I said it again. We need to stop doing all of this rubbish. And trust me, I'm a very cool person, and I don't like to do basketballs, but when it comes to my children, I don't take rubbish, I don't take nonsense. But honestly, really and truly, jokes apart, let us stop doing all of these things, you know. So yeah, as I was saying, this person said, oh, so and so started working at this at a particular month, blah blah blah. So imagine if I was a new mom, I would be terrified, to be honest. Okay, I'll be terrified. And it just came at me as if I wasn't a good mom. It came to me as if I wasn't doing a good job. It came to me as if I was a rubbish mom. Okay, that was the interpretation that I got. So you have no right to tell somebody what are you doing, to question how they mother their children, because this is basically what this person was doing, you know. And just stop it. Okay, stop harassing moms, stop harassing new moms, stop harassing any kind of mom. It is so unfair. Okay, it is so unfair. You know, this other person also was there, and then they proceeded to say, oh yes, that's true, oh, this baby is supposed to have been sitting by 3 months and it's supposed to have been crawling by 5 months. Like, who actually made these guidelines? So the fact that your own baby sat at 3 months and crawled at 5 months does not mean that mine have to do the same. Okay, it doesn't mean that mine has to do the same. It doesn't mean that mine has to follow that same pattern. Okay, they are 2 different children. They came from 2 different wombs. They are definitely going to do different but similar things, even at different intervals of their lives. Okay, so I am here today to tell you to stop harassing moms. It is so unfair to, because basically the way I feel like it makes them question themselves in terms of if they are actually bringing up their children the way they should. Again, when I was actually discussing this with you know, someone very close to me, and she was also like, okay, so our child clocked 1 today actually, and she was also telling me that, oh, somebody even called her that her child is not walking yet, that she should do some she should get some leaves and do some particular things, and you know, it will make her child walk. And I'm like, oh my god, in this 21st century, like, somebody is thinking like an idiot. Like, because a child is not walking at 1, does that mean that that child is not going to walk? Like, could make sense. It doesn't make any significant sense. Like, see, before you pass comments to mothers, sit down, think about it again, say it to yourself, and reason about how you feel about what you have just, or what you're about to say to another person. Honestly, if it hurts, then don't say it. Okay, stop harassing your moms. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this video. Now, my question to you: what do you think about developmental milestones in children? Do you think it does more harm than good? Do you think it's a guideline that moms should follow, and they should, you know, they shouldn't follow it head to head? Because if you do, that means you're going to be giving yourself so much stress and so much headache, you know. So yeah, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Until I come to your screen the next time, I remain Ade. Continue to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay in God. I love you, and God loves you too. Bye.